Good morning, ninjas. Welcome to Princess Ninja and Keto. My name is Melanie. Welcome to the sunshiny state of Florida. And yes, I'm back at work. It is 61 degrees at 6:27 a.m. I start work around 7:30, but I make a commitment for accountability to show you what I pack for lunch every day when I'm working. So I stay accountable. I give you ideas what to pack for lunch. Please understand, I have a lot of new subscribers here. I work on the road. I'm not in a place where I can heat things up. So the majority of the things that you see in my lunchbox are things that I can just grab and go. I don't have your typical sit-down lunches most of the time. All right, guys, it's going to be really simple today, even though that seemed like a whole lot of work for simple. I have some really tiny wings here. It looks like a lot, but there's really not. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 wings, but they're really super small. I did those in my air fryer with mojo seasoning. Mojo seasoning does have some peppers in it, but it seemed like a pretty clean seasoning. And then because I know I'm going to be in the office this morning, I'm just going to heat that up and take it on the road with me. So everything that you see here today is, I think, 3 carbohydrates. And then I brought my favorite caramel espresso. Okay, for those of you that are new here, I made a commitment to fitness a couple of years ago where I did 2 miles before work every day. Now I have an electrical issue with my heart. I am a pacemaker patient, and I've suffered from this for almost 20 years. And then it just progressively got worse as I got older. And so finally a pacemaker was what they installed. And I think I'm 5 or 6 years post pacemaker. But from time to time, my heart will still act up. And sometimes I'm put on physical restrictions. But for the most part, I'm very proud to say that for 4 years, I have walked 2 miles before work every day that I have physically been able to, that I wasn't sick or I wasn't hurt or something like that. All right, guys, I got to make this kind of quick, but I wanted to tell you a little bit about the pros and cons that I discovered doing carnivore for the amount of time that I did it. Number 1, I discovered that very quickly my cravings and desire for sweets went away. I'm talking like within the first week. The second benefit that I noticed was that I had no desire to binge. There was no binge eating. I think one day I had 2,200 calories, but it wasn't like a binge eating like I would a carbohydrate-based binge. I just felt really hungry and ate a larger portion size than I typically would eat. But it wasn't a binge. And there was nothing emotional behind the amount of food that I ate. It's just I had a hungry day. I noticed that I had more energy, and the energy was a different energy. I had a lot more focus. I noticed that my moods were more level. But with all of that being said, I only did it for 2 months. So I understand that I wasn't even beginning to feel the full benefits of a carnivore lifestyle. And I wasn't following carnivore 100% to the letter of what the definition of carnivore is. So I'm thinking that carnivore probably has a whole lot more to offer than what I just experienced in my small experiment. However, I am going to pat myself on the back, and I'm super proud of myself. I stayed disciplined for 50 days. I regulated my calories. I controlled my portions, which just gave me the energy, the strength, and the to know that I can do this. I can do this. It gave me confidence. It made me feel re-energized and like, Melanie, you know what to do. You know how to make this work. Just do it. Execute, 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 right? The downside is I never got control over my bathroom issues. Either it was constipation and not going to the bathroom for 5 or 6 days and feeling like I had a rock in my stomach, or it was spontaneous and explosive diarrhea. So yeah, that could be a very uncomfortable thing. And I'm not sure what you would do to fix that. The second thing is I missed crunchy foods. I missed the crunch of foods, and eating that big salad that I made for myself yesterday reminded me why. That crisp, cool crunch, the way that cucumbers taste. I mean, I missed that foods. I missed those types of foods. And, you know, I've been following Pearls of Wisdom with Food and Keto, Sarah. I know a lot of you know her. She's a YouTuber, and I've been following her for a long time, and I thought to myself, there's no way I could do what she's doing when I first started. But now what she's doing seems to be more like something that I would be willing to try, because she has her salad on Saturdays. Monday through Friday, she keeps it carnivore, with the exception of some debatable coffee items that she uses in her coffee. But she's just like me. I like my coffee blonde, right? I like the creamer in my coffee. She uses the keto creamer. She's actually where I learned about macadamia nut oil from. And I'm so glad that I did, because macadamia nut oil is amazing. And even my husband uses it when he cooks his eggs on the weekends. Anyway, so I think that I can find a happy medium somewhere between keto, relaxed keto, and carnivore. I think I can find a happy medium staying with maybe a 10 carbohydrate or less per day. I think I can find a happy medium allowing maybe have super salad Sundays and have myself a big salad and get it out of my system, and then that way I have something crunchy. I have that cool crisp leaf thing. I feel like I'm not being deprived. I feel like I got some veg. Maybe not being so stringent and having a couple pieces of lettuce on my burger. Maybe having a couple sticks of celery with my wings. You know, I can lighten up. I can still keep it a very clean keto journey. I can reduce the amount of total carbohydrates and just reintroduce some very clean and very keto-friendly vegetables, you know? And those are the things that I loved, and those are the things that I did not like about my carnivore experiment. But there's going to be new things coming in January of 2020. You guys know I do not believe in New Year's resolutions. However, I do believe in goals if you have a plan to execute them. So I'll see you at the next segment. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. Guys, here's my dinner. I have a grass-fed burger cooked probably closer to medium rare than medium. I cooked me an egg to throw on top, a little bit of mayonnaise, a little bit of Dijon mustard, 5 pickle slices, and a couple leaves of lettuce, and that is my dinner. All right, guys, here is my board. This is almost the end of the video, so I'll make it quick. My very lowest weight, as you can see, was recorded back in June of this year at 187.7, and I've never been able to get back there yet so far. But my weigh-in this morning was 189.6, and that is the very first time I've seen the 180s since June of this year. My sleep was 7 hours. My blood glucose, this is my fasted morning blood glucose, was 83 with a ketones of 0.5. I had a high calorie day today, but that's okay because I was super hungry. And I would rather go 300 calories over today eating keto foods than set myself up for a binge. So high calorie it is. My calorie burn is 2,084 as of 6:30 p.m. My protein intake was 159 grams, my fat 151 grams, and total carbs, no trickery, no math, no subtraction, no net carbs. Total carbs 10.2. So I'd say this is an amazing day. All right, guys, I definitely need to clean my camera. This is horrible, but My husband worked late. I just finished cleaning the kitchen. I'm really tired, so I'm going to sit down and relax and balance my checkbook. So I don't have much more for you today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I am so excited. I'm back in the 180s. Tomorrow I'll probably go back up again because 2,000 calories is a lot, even for me. But I feel good that it was keto and carnivore. I didn't go over on carbs. I didn't eat anything sweet, no treats, no snacking. I just ate myself a big old fat hamburger, which, of course, you've already seen. But anyway, that's all I got for you tonight. I'll see you tomorrow with another daily vlog. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite.